No, mud is hot.
Okay,
Oh.
a little bit to Stephan, like, yeah. There you are. A little bit more to Caiden. There you are.
Is that good?
I feel like I should have
Sure.
dumped honey in this, though.
Yeah, that's, I have a friend who mics are live. Oh.
I wonder how this would taste
So.
with milk in it. It'd be so good.
There we
I'm
go.
suddenly customizing my tea now that we're
Oh,
live.
look.
Yeah.
It like went into a thing.
Yep. So it's
gonna
yes, we're back.
Maybe.
We are back.
We've had our
Exactly.
pee break.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
I actually
So.
have stuff in my mug this time.
You sure?
You do.
I finished it and I kept trying to drink from it. I don't know why.
There we go. So, okay. Well, we're getting ready to go and start the next episode. So, part of me kind of likes this, like having a little bit of time before the audio
I do too.
episode of just like we can kind of like mess around and all that.
Talk shit, get hit.
Sure.
I have a glass in my hand. Would you like to spill it on the mic by punching me?
That's what I
No,
missed.
no. Don't you wreck anything of mine.
Oh, you mean like your ego and jump force?
Oh.
You're just happy that you have this one little twig.
You know what? It's revenge
called
for
a pencil?
Coin Squad. That's all it is.
It's called a pencil.
Look, we should have played that today. All right, we really should have played that today.
But you don't
No.
want to saturate it.
We
No,
will-
Mega Coin Squad.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about jump force. I was like, no, Stephan, we're saving that.
No, we're saving. You know, so if you guys had clicked onto our live stream, we played the game Jump Force. Really cool anime kind of beat 'em up type game. The next time you probably see us play that will probably be Level Up. Like, I think that'll be the next time I'm comfortable uploading that kind of video.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I will come out of retirement for that.
You're a dick. So.
Playing with Brandon, like Vegeta versus Vegeta, and that was so damn
So
hard.
yeah, the replay should be up on YouTube though, like next
Yeah.
week. No, next week or the week after.
It'll be
The
something
replay
like that.
from the stream we had though. But
Yeah.
anything new, I don't want it so close to me. I'm gonna fidget with it.
Well, you kind of also need to have a microphone that's close to your face, you know, because
Yeah.
for audio purposes,
Yeah.
that's a thing. So,
I don't have to worry about that because I'm just so naturally loud.
Well, what about her? Does she move hers closer?
No.
No, she's good. I'm good.
You
Our
good?
levels are good.
I got
y'all ready to start this thing?
Okay,
Okay, so now we get ready to go and start the podcast. So do y'all need to go and shake anything out of you? I knew you were actually gonna shake. That
That was my Totodile.
sure.
Guys,
I hate you. Okay, we're gonna get into this in a little bit. Okay, so I'm hitting
Start the
the
episode.
start button.
Okay, start the
I'm
episode.
hitting the start button.
Stephan,
So-
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You're funny. You're a funny guy. There
That's
we
why
go.
I'm here on the podcast.
I don't
Sound
know about
off.
that.
1, 2.
So there we go. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining episode 136 of the Crack Brain Podcast.
136.
You can count.
That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
Do it, then we'll go back to
There we go. I'm Stephan.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carly.
And I'm Caiden.
There we go.
Wow.
We got through intros.
That was
Record
good.
Amazing.
Alright, guys.
Wait.
Middle of the camera, high five.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
think that's a record.
Well,
Probably.
And I wonder why. It's because you didn't do Ginger's Stephan. And
I
you
had
don't know it.
I
Not
had
just
to
that.
bury unbury that grave, okay? Like
Even when I was doing the other version of the podcast, it would be a solid maybe at least 15 minutes.
2 hours. Record holder.
If you remember
With
to hit
Kelly.
the record button.
I make sure he does that.
There were a lot of times that I always remembered to hit the record button. Only a few times that I've ever forgot that we were recording like 30, 45 minutes before I hit the record button. No, it's the fact that I would forget to actually introduce people almost every single episode. Enough that it became a widespread international drinking game. Yeah, those are fun getting those
Hey, you remember
comments.
the days of Thanks, Stephan? Or Thank You, Stephan, or something? Like, what was that? Wasn't that the Geek podcast that they did at Watchtower?
Oh,
With
yeah.
Tui
No,
and-
sorry, Stephan.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry,
Stefan.
Sorry, Stephan.
Yeah, that tear.
Tier.
Yeah. So there's that. But okay, now right before we were getting ready to before we get started with this episode. All right, I want to go and get this done right over at the beginning because I almost forgot on the last one. Huge shout out and thank you to our Patreon subscribers. If you're unfamiliar with Patreon, it's a way that you can help support us and we can actually go and get you guys different rewards. So if you sign on to our Patreon, normally these live stream episodes, we do them specifically for our patrons first. And then we upload like almost 2 weeks later over to YouTube and everything else. So if you want to be able to see these live every single time, go over to our Patreon and you can sign up for any of the tiers there and you'll have that access. Some of our other tiers include, unfortunately Ray had to go, but they include art specifically done by Ray as far as prints and stickers that we send out every single month. And then for some of our higher up tiers, you actually get a lot more custom work done by Ray. So we're actually really excited with that. Like we hit our first milestone. We're able to go and do our live stream. Now we've got another goal to hit. So
Hello, Sydney. I love you so much. One of my friends came on.
okay, I was like, I don't know Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney was no. If you want to fight me, Sydney.
That's what I said. I said Sydney.
You said Cindy.
No.
Brandon can't speak at all. Ever.
I am Eutonics. I don't pronunciate any letters.
Man.
You're Eutonic?
That was a very new word for me too.
Eutonics?
Yeah,
That's a very old word.
I've never heard it.
Wait, what?
That's Kerry Jackson's word.
Who?
X96.
Where did I grow up? In Utah or not in Utah?
It's a very old word.
I will have you know, Sydney, that this is kind of just chaos, and there might be a lot of yelling. So
This is kind of
volume
us.
warning already. Like you think I'm chaotic? Imagine like
What is
2.5 of me.
Headphone
Also.
something.
Yeah,
morning.
2.5, you get to my height.
And that's my boyfriend. Yeah.
Has she not met him?
No, she's a high school friend.
Oh, yes. Well, this is your first introduction to Brandon. He's a moron.
Yeah, he really is.
Wait. Do all of us. Give us all intros. Brandon's more.
Oh my god, it's like that
I
one
did a
crack tube.
voice, and now you guys are.
No, it's like that crack tube where Brandon's dad came and yelled at us how we all did introductions with each other.
You're not wrong. So let's
Max
see.
episode.
We've got Brandon the moron. We've got Carly, who is our very great Crimson Hurricane.
Me.
And then looking so smug, so unbelievably dapper over there. We've got Caiden, the one that likes to think that he's really good at Jump Force, but just had a great stroke of luck that happened to go and beat me. How are you feeling today, sir?
I'm feeling just fine.
I feel good.
Wait, you know that song, but all the others that we sang in the last episode.
That's because my music taste isn't trash.
Ouch.
Hey,
We've shit all the way, and that song.
hey, you know what? This means something to you. Don't end it just because she called your music trash.
That wasn't even a question of ending it because she doesn't know anything.
You're
Look, as long as certain songs are known by all right?
I love you.
You-
You
Not
love
singing
me.
Barney, thank you.
But we all know it.
No.
I'm
so
talking about a
me.
Goofy movie, all right? Powerline, which I really want to do this cosplay now.
Do it!
I really have thought about doing a Powerline cosplay.
That's why.
What am I here for?
I know, but like,
What am I here for?
how many other things do I have you doing?
What am I here for?
But still.
What am I here for?
So yeah, I've thought about doing that.
Do it. Get you a pompadour.
ever.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing is, I really want to go and make sure
that.
that I have like the Jerry curl pompadour too. So.
Talk to
Do you need
Eli.
some help?
He'll help
Oh,
you.
I know.
Okay.
I've already got the plans.
Okay,
Because I
good.
still have to go and talk to him about doing a ruby rod very soon.
He might, if we have time, he might want to do a DPC group with all of us. I don't know if I told you that, but I might have, because we're talking, because he's going to do
It's in there
Frieza,
now.
Ginyu, and Zarbon
Eye to eye?
sometime this year.
Remember
Yeah.
how much you cried when Zarbon became ugly?
Why were you?
Let me
looking
just
at
have my beautiful men.
Not me.
Are you okay?
Hit my knee on the table. It didn't really hurt, but I said ow anyways.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, but I was like,
everyone.
it's Piccolo, Vegeta, and Bulma. We're good.
Okay.
We did our Patreons, right?
No, we didn't. And I was trying to get back to it.
Thank you, Patreons,
There we
for
go.
your
Patrons?
Patreons.
Yes.
Is it not patrons?
The
There's
service is called Patreon.
Patreon, but they would be patrons.
Yes, they would be patrons. We call them members.
Crackheads.
Patrick Bella.
I spent a lot of time trying to decide if I wanted to go and call people crackheads that would be signed up to us, and I was like, you know what? I really don't feel like, yes, and thank you to our crackheads. You know.
Well,
I
what
just snarked so hard I
are
spit.
brainiacs?
I had thought about doing
Brainiac
Brainiacs
5.
and two, so no, I just sort of kept it
Our CB
Um,
members.
until we figure something
I
better.
teabagged you.
All right.
You're our I am member.
See, and that's why I did it. Our
Sponsored
members.
by.
Madam Moody cosplay. Woo!
So yeah, it's
Sponsored by Stephan's Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah.
Which we collect in a world's best boss mug and drink it and we poison and throw back to Trivia Murder
I don't
Party Part 2.
consent to any of this.
I have no idea what he's even talking
Consent
about
is
or
queen.
where his mind is right now.
There's an episode of Trivia Murder Party and I had to pick the
I'm
mug.
aware that there was an episode.
And there was one that had world's best boss. And I was being told not to pick that one, and I picked it.
But his blood, sweat, and tears
We collected it.
in a
and
weird
it was-
amalgamation.
What?
Do you know what that word means?
Do you know what s'mores means?
Our Patreon subscribers. So before we go any further, I would like to go and do crap.
You lost your
Do you need to
page.
use the restroom? Because you were supposed to do that before the podcast.
I did my poopins earlier. Thank you very
Did
much.
you squat?
No,
Did you wipe?
I don't think any of them want to know.
Do you wipe
that
from
you
the
didn't wipe? sorry. No, patrons.
We would like to do a special thank you to Brandon Peck, Dorkside Cookies, George Alcocer. I hate you. I hate you for doing this. Jason Ross,
Hi, Dad!
Ray Gill, Ryan Bielik, Sammy, Susan Mitchell, City the Dwarf. I still love that so much. Tyler Jones and Whitney. So thank you guys so much for being our subscribers. Like I said,
Yes.
if you guys are interested in joining Patreon, definitely go and sign up.
Where
Yep.
can- where
And we
can
will
they
make
find
sure.
that?
And if you cannot, just shoot us a message and we'll help you out.
Yes.
Patreon.com.
So you can
crackbrain.
yes,
Link down below.
patreon.com/crackbrain. In there, yes, actually there is a link down below this, so you guys can actually hit the link. Yeah, trust me, I have to spend a whole lot of time making sure that every video doesn't have the old Brandon, Carly, Stefan, and Candace playing Drawful.
I still gotta take that part out.
You do. 90% of our videos have that down.
I did take out that one link you wanted me to.
Yes. So I had him take off my Instagram link because we actually used to do a lot of promotion through that one, but now I want to have all of the Cracked Brain stuff just on there. Yeah. So I just use my Cospod one for just random junk and my computer posts. God, I want my computer.
That thing is amazing.
It's pretty.
You're gonna take it for a test drive. You're gonna go. Wee!
I mean,
Wear your
at
helmet.
this point, might as well throw some wheels on it because that thing's a monster.
Look, okay, I'm still debating what my first game will actually be on that because I've thought about doing something. Microphone on table.
that. Sorry. They're getting mad at the spill. I was like, I got it.
I'm just now realizing that I didn't bring the coasters in here like I thought about doing last time.
Yeah, we should probably get like not plastic ones, but like the cork ones. Might have a softer hit.
I had the leather ones.
Oh, leather.
For,
yeah, I remember that.
So those ones that were, I think they're my Pacific Rim ones. So.
I was gonna ask you
Cool.
earlier.
Ask away.
But I completely forgot it. You have a spray bottle. It looks like it's filled with piss on your window. Like, are you collecting dog urine and spraying it on...
Okay, so this... Alright, yes, I've been collecting the urine samples from many different beings around it. No, it's not. This is actually... So I had to do some pest control over at a friend's place, but since I don't have, like, all my old fancy equipment, yeah. So this is actually pesticide.
Oh.
Can I see it?
Don't.
She's
She's not a licensed...
Don't spray him at all with that.
She is not a licensed...
It's actually funny. Most most actual pesticides and stuff, you don't need a license for. So like 90% of the stuff that I would drive around and be able to use, like you didn't need a license to actually be able to apply.
You don't need a license to drive a hamburger. The SpongeBob movie?
Nope. No.
Excuse you.
No.
Okay, he gets the exception, but excuse you.
I do not.
That's
I
because
did not
I've heard
commit
that
to
line,
memory.
but I couldn't remember what it was.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
So no, we had a customer going still on the pesticide thing. We delivered a bed frame, and she was sitting there accusing us of bringing bed bugs in, and wanted us to go and spray her bed.
No.
I was like, no, it wasn't us at all. We gave you a metal frame.
Yo, wretched husband.
And?
It was like, I'm like, how is that? No, that's that. She was saying that we brought in the bed bugs. It's like we gave you a metal frame. How did we give you bed bugs?
Because bed bugs live in metal, don't they?
Yeah, well, not like a brand new bed frame. Otherwise, there'd be a whole outbreak from something. Probably something. There's someone itched something. Or I don't know.
Look, here's what I will say: is that bed bugs can basically come anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so like there are so many times where people would bring in just a picture frame and there would be like a couple of bed bugs over on the back of it and all that, and even like new stuff from I can say this now. Well, kind of.
Bleep out the names.
There's a very large national furniture outlet that may or may not have a European name. Okay, so yeah, when I was doing work over there, I'd find bed bugs all the time. So, yeah.
You won't find them at my store.
So,
You just find a bug.
that lives in a bed.
Okay, let's be fair though. We live in America. There's bugs everywhere.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
You're right.
You don't want to know.
It's on your toothbrush.
Well, and in movie theaters, and honestly, hospitals are big bug hotspots.
I'm not talking about actual bugs.
I know,
Okay.
but I am.
There's some in your computer.
I'm like, I don't think he gets it.
Right.
Do you
So.
get it?
Yes, I get it.
I don't know if he gets it. I don't know if he gets it.
You know what?
I don't know
My
if I
wife
get
would
it.
beg to differ.
I don't know. That's too much information.
I'm sorry.
No.
Boom.
So I know it hasn't been like a ridiculously long time since the last time we recorded, but no, I honestly like how y'all been, because it's actually been a hot minute since all of us have like been together.
It's true.
It was fun. we've had a fun day.
I think.
I
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We played some new things, which is going to be fun. It was very interesting to try and play.
You can say what the game is.
I know. I'm trying to remember it.
Remember the name.
At sundown.
At sundown.
Doo-doo-doo.
That is actually kind of fun. It's a very interesting take, and you have to really, really pay attention. It's not just a casual game.
Yeah.
We spent more time playing that game just going like, wait, what's this?
Carlos.
And then
Carlos Santiago.
I want to explore more of the different modes on it, just to see what could happen.
Yeah.
Like, because there's, of course, time limit or last one standing. We did do that. It was fun.
I'm having a lot of fun doing these like off the wall type games of just like I don't even know, like I've never heard of them before, but we're just gonna start doing them. So yeah.
Well, yeah, kind of thing is what I did. Like when the early games of the channel was like weird games. It was just like they were cheap on Steam, so I was like, never heard of this. Psh. Okay.
See, and like I know that we'll wind up doing more of those, and now that we'll have like more computational power, especially more often and things like that. So, and now that we actually have more game consoles that are the same.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, girlfriend.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I'm waiting.
I bought her a controller.
It's Carolina colors.
Her Carolina colors. She wanted it so bad.
So speaking of controllers, I do want to say something. Microsoft is amazing. Have you seen their new handicap controllers that they built?
No.
They built controllers for the handicap so they can play video games as well.
I love them.
So they're
So
they're
little,
strong.
drum sets stuff that they can control with their cheek or
cool.
elbows or stuff like that. It's really awesome and it's really inclusive and I love it so much. They named it specifically, but I can't remember what it was. But
see, I was wondering because I was actually on the Xbox site a couple days ago.
Xbox turn on.
don't do that.
You know what? I really hope that no one is watching from that platform.
I
really
said turn
do.
on, not turn off.
It's still.
My friend's dog learned how to turn on their Xbox with its nose and turn it off too. So they'll be
they already
mid-game.
had pre-productions of the handicap controller.
Hey.
Good sir, you should know when to shut the mouth.
That does not exist.
So,
but yeah, it's like when I was going perusing the site, I had seen that and I'm like, I wonder what that. And then I still had to keep on going for other stuff that we needed. But yeah, it's like I remember seeing something along those lines, but I didn't have the time to actually look it up.
it's really cool. They actually have a bunch of commercials, and it's all about the stories of these kids who they didn't feel included and they couldn't really play video games because video games are kids' lives now.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And then the whole entire thing was like all the kids on the block come play with him now because he's the best at Fortnite using these controllers, and it's really awesome.
That's so pure.
Yeah.
What was your
like, good on
favorite
you,
game?
Microsoft.
What was your favorite game of your childhood?
So my favorite game growing, it's actually kind of a tie. So there's the favorite game that I had playing with my brothers, which was Clay Fighters for Super Nintendo. That one was it was really cool because it was like this kind of like 3D-esque claymation that you would do, and just the characters were just really well thought up. I actually remember one of my favorite characters was Elvis, and just it was a representation of the guy. All right, but yeah, it's like one of his moves would actually be to like whip his hair right in front of you, and every single time you're what's the hair, man? So I remember that specifically, and I remember that pissing my older brother off because I would sit there and hit the same button, so all the time all you'd hear from us is what's the hair, man? What's the hair, man? What's the hair, man? What's the hair, man? And then all of a sudden you hear my older brother like, hit a different button.
Wait, that brings back memories of you constantly hitting me in the nuts while we were playing Injustice.
You're right.
So along with that bad
Okay, what was yours?
my first game,
Or your favorite childhood game?
dude, Ocarina. Ocarina of
Good call.
Time. But so you know how. So this is gonna get a little TMI for a second.
What doesn't with you?
You don't.
Or me.
I mean, you're not wrong. But you know how before the podcast we're supposed to do potty breaks? I didn't. Guess what I have to do now?
You have to poop.
How dare you?
Pee. Really
Okay.
bad.
Go pee.
Go pee.
I'm
Go
gonna
pee. See,
I thought I could hold it.
no,
Could you
this
bring
is
the honey in?
this
with
is
you when
why
you're done?
we do this. Okay,
Locked.
we try.
The door is locked. I can't. I guess the corner it is.
Turn. You better not be in my room. Here you
All right,
go.
girlfriend.
I mean, you know one of them.
I
is
know.
Spyro. That was the very first video game I ever played, and I was like probably 4 when it came out, and I'd sit there and play it, and I'd be running up to an enemy, and my mom and dad would go, fire, 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 and I'd be like, I know, you know, because they were always like trying to teach me how to play the game when I'd already gotten the controls. But that one was fun, and just how many times was I crying playing Spyro last week?
I don't know. I was at work.
Or like the week before, like when I first started it.
I was asleep.
No, you weren't. You were sitting there like, I cried a lot playing the Reignited trilogy, and I'm still on game 1. I'm trying to do like as close to 100% playthrough as I can. But then, when I was about 8, I found out about the Sly Cooper trilogy.
Ooh,
Was that a good ooh or a bad
that's
ooh?
a good ooh.
Yeah, I really want to play the 4th game, but it's on PlayStation 3, and I've heard they butchered Carmelito's character
Okay.
and turned her into a Mary Sue or something like that has to rely on Sly to help save her through time. And I'm like, I'm not going to listen to that, but I'm not also going to count that out because, you know, like Sucker Punch sold Sly Cooper to, oh, who did they sell it to? I don't remember, but it's like, so I could see where that could have gotten like lost in translation or whatever. It's like, I really want to play it. And I've been tempted to go through and just replay all the games again, but those were my 2 favorite ones. And then as I got, because like I told you, I kind of got out of anime in the scene and all that. And then when I came back into it, I was huge on Animal Crossing. So. What?
I have thoughts.
Oh no.
I have thoughts.
I still play the
Bad
DS
thoughts.
one though. Like, I still have my original house, my original town. I've got 3 bedrooms in my house.
See, I the more that I've been getting to know the game that is Animal Crossing, the more I've sat there going like, if there's a way to go and add more people to this game, having the madness of our team.
Well, so in the game, you have to have your own chip of Animal Crossing for it, but you can actually do what they call town visiting, even in Wild World, which is my favorite one so far. But granted, I've only played Wild World in the GameCube, but in Wild World you can do town visiting where you go open your town gates and then you give your friends like a code or like have them search for nearby towns and then they can come in, because I would do that with my best friend.
Yeah.
And like that's how I got my full orchard, is because, you know, my native plant was cherries and hers was peaches, so and then she would go to her sister's town who had apples, and then she'd bring me back some apples. So now I've got like peaches, pears, apples, cherries, oranges, all in this little orchard by my house. So it's like, you know, and you can take them presents and you give them presents and meet their residents, and actually kind of, the more you talk to one of their residents, the more the chance of them moving to that town happens. So you can like steal their residents.
I'm going to steal every single person that was ever in your town.
While you're sleeping.
Do that to him, okay?
I have to play.
All my people like me, but you will have to give me nerd credit for this, because because you can create your town tune. I did This Will Be the Day from Ruby. It goes da 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 da. It's so cute.
Respect.
It's so
Respect.
cute. It is so cute to hear on the bell tower, or like when you go talk to the neighbors, because they kind of go like, you know, it's just like it's Japanese, but they've kind of garbled it up.
It's like Sim speak.
Yeah. They have like their own little tune that some of them it's like, and then other tunes, little whistling, you know, it's kind of their own little version of the jingle. And it's so cute because sometimes it'll be like, wah, 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 wah. It's like, you know, you're like talking to a duck, and it's so cute. And I'm just like, I am so happy right now.
You love this game.
I really do.
We will find a way to incorporate this game.
And my like edgy, or not edgy, like I wasn't edgy, but I liked anime.
I'm an edgelord.
I was like the horse girl, but for like anime when I was playing this game. You know, like the stereotypical 2000s horse girl. Like all she talked about was horses. Yeah, that was like me with anime, but it wasn't like weeaboo status until like 2010. You know,
Right.
But my girl's name was Venetia, and she has blonde hair and brown eyes, and she's so damn cute, and I love her. Because you can custom, like, the merchant, Tom Nook, his wife will open up a little hairdressing shop, and you can go change your hair.
Hairdresser.
His wife, excuse you.
Tom Nook's wife, hairdresser.
Yeah, so you can have, like, different colors of hair and different styles. Like, you could have a blue mohawk if you put in the right coats for it.
Two-toned hair.
No. It's still
Not
simple
worth it.
stuff.
That's
So worth
simple.
Well, what's that face for?
Why is there always a face for? Because I
was telling you about my little Animal Crossing girl, and you're just like...
No, because you said Venetia, and I'm like, I think I actually have a cousin named Venetia. I'm not
She's
saying
so cute.
anything.
She has a little blue and white dress that has white sleeves, and then it's a bow, and then it's blue flare, but it's, you know, like their dresses are like little puff sleeves and then t-shirt dresses, so you kind of have to make like the dimensions.
Nice.
It's so damn cute. She's darling, and I love her, and I will protect her at all costs.
See?
Race data. Beep.
Okay, there, guy. What about your favorite game?
GoldenEye.
I have no idea what that is.
It's
At least I can't think of it off the top of my head.
It was multi-screen, co-op multiplayer that you did before you could do the multiplayer, but that's where I learned to strafe left and right, of course, because I was
Strafe.
move back and forth, side to side while I'm going forward so I don't get shot. Then the laptop gun was in Perfect Dark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. But GoldenEye, though, just sitting there playing, I was like, I remember this. I just watched this movie last week.
So you were the kind of person that you were the irritating one.
No, I
Wait.
was not. I did
irritating
not.
one?
I did not play whatever the short dude. That guy,
Did everything.
Matt, is the one who always picked him, and it was
I had a
annoying
little
because
bit
you'd
of
have to
issues,
aim
but-
lower.
So
Yeah, we all do.
you also didn't understand the beauty that was Jaws. Wrong Jaws.
Oh.
Thanks for coming in late to the conversation.
Fine, Caiden. What is your favorite
He
game?
said it. Ocarina.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man.
For once, I wasn't doing something dumb like that.
Honestly, as young me, Ocarina probably was my favorite. Close second was Need for Speed.
Oh my god, I remember those with the driving wheel.
Cruising USA. Oh, yeah.
No, for the GameCube, Need for Speed, I think it was like, Turbo or something
See,
like
I did
that.
it on PlayStation. Because I'm a PlayStation girl.
I got all y'all beat. Burnout Paradise.
Never heard of
That
it.
was good.
Burnout
That
Revenge
was-
was actually
Burnout's
my
fine.
absolute favorite.
That
but-
was fun.
Yeah, because I swear to God, if we ever do any of those games, I will be way more amped up to play Burnout Revenge just so I can throw people into the wall. I swear to God, it's
into the wall.
all I liked doing was just basically eliminating people from every single race or whatnot. So yeah, that is one of my actual like favorite types of games, other than aerial games. So yeah.
What, you like Star Fox?
Okay, nope.
No.
Shh. You're about to say it. I know what you're about to say, and you're about to say it. Stefan,
There's two games.
I
I'm
would
thinking about
argue that actually, now that I'm thinking, okay, I'm too much of a video game fan because I also got Halo. But what do you think is one of my favorite flying games?
If you say Ace
Flight-
Combat, I'll give you
I
high
would say
fives.
Flight Simulator 95.
Have you seen the newest one?
I want to play.
I really want to talk Jenna into
I
it.
want to play. I might have enough money on the crack brain side.
Comment below or let us know if you want to see me and Stefan geek out over aircraft.
We'll never play the game. All it will be is nothing but like
The loading screen and it's like spinning and we're like, oh, look at the thrusters on that monstrosity.
That was a good series.
Have you talked to Ray about all her mechanics? Okay,
Oh, we
good.
have.
Okay, I
we
figured
have.
you guys had, but it was
Between
just good to go.
The three of us. I think that's why it was so fitting that we saw Captain Marvel together.
Yeah, trust me, it's there. There's so much that just with those can't talk about it. Dang it! Go see Captain Marvel, people.
It's good.
What if I don't wanna?
How about
I do want to.
now you understand how annoyed I am with Jenna with what I told you at Captain Marvel, what she had been in.
I know there was. Well, we can at least say that because that doesn't deal.
Yeah.
anything with the movie.
My
Yeah.
wife has been inside a C7 Galaxy.
And for people that literally don't know what that is.
It's the military aircraft that can fit 4 tanks inside of it.
Yes. Hey, chicka bum bum.
4 M1 Abrams tanks, or what is it, 2 Apaches?
Yeah.
2 Apache helicopters. Huge plane, like monstrosity. And, you know, it's my wife.
Drop
has
the
just been
tanks.
in
Boom.
It's hearing that we both of us actually got audibly upset.
it. Audibly
We did.
upset.
So thankfully the movie wasn't actually going in full tilt then, but yeah, I think both of us were just like, excuse me.
She literally lives our dream.
Yeah. So there we go. Okay, Wolf's reaction. So Aaron, Super Smash Brothers. Okay, now you need to be specific. Are we talking about like the first iteration for N64? Because I dominate.
Or
at
Melee.
that. You know,
Melee was
or
good.
Melee or
Roy's
Brawl.
my boy.
And look, I'm
Brawl.
sorry. The original one, put me with Pikachu. Y'all going down.
I remember that
Okay.
live action commercial.
Roy's my boy. Roy's
Okay,
my boy.
do you remember the live action commercial for what was I think it was Pokemon Red with the bus full of Pokemon,
Yes.
and they like crunch the bus and it like traps all the Pokemon inside of Game Boy
Yeah.
with all the Pokemon inside. It's dark. It's dark. It's dark.
I remember.
I'm like, no, the poor Pokemon. And they're all like squished up against the screen. I'm like, the horror they must be in.
Right. It's just like a Pokeball, though.
No. They have stated in wikis that like basically inside the Pokemon it's supposed to be kind of like TARDIS-like, where it's like once they get captured over inside the Pokeball, it basically puts them inside their dream scenario.
Oh, that's cool.
So
But it's also wikis.
yeah. So it makes me feel better about having something that's probably like 20 meters tall in something that's only like a couple inches.
It's bigger on the inside.
Just like my heart.
Why I did the TARDIS reference.
I know. We were talking about Pokemon earlier.
Oh my god!
I'm not a Whovian, so
So, yeah. Do-we-do. Here we go.
That's what
Doody-doo.
Sydney Chesley. My favorite game would have to be Assassin's Creed Revelations.
the Assassin's Creed 2 games were my favorite of the series.
There was multiple Assassin's Creed 2s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3 of them. 2 or 3, yeah.
Go on.
You mean, the Ezio Chronicles?
Yeah, the Ezio Chronicles was all
Okay.
Assassin's Creed 2. My favorite.
I was getting just as frustrated as you were.
They all say Assassin's Creed 2.
No, they don't. It's Assassin's Creed is the one with Altair. Assassin's Creed 2 is the beginning of Ezio's. Then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and then Assassin's Creed Revelations.
I swear
Yes.
they say 2 Brotherhood, and then
I remember at Comic-Con, I had a friend that cosplayed Ezio, and I helped him, kind of fix up the jacket he bought and stuff. And I was just literally talking to him out in the main hall, kind of over by the south wing. And somebody, it just walked by and yelled, "Long live the Templars!" And I swear to God, about 50 assassins just boom, out of nowhere. He takes off, and I was like, "But," and next thing you know, I hear, "Hey, stop!" And see the security guy chasing these 50 assassins, and he couldn't even keep up. It was so funny. This is Comic-Con 2014, I want to say. No, it might have been 13 too, actually. Now that I think about it. It was 13 or 14. That is one of the funniest things I've seen at Comic-Con today. It was just, this poor security guard could not keep up.
Have ideas.
And he was booking it full speed too. I felt so bad for him.
I just bought Odyssey, and it's great. Visually, it's
why
great.
did it go 3 then after Ezio?
Because
So it's all two.
there's Ezio. Because 3 is the next story.
I didn't like 3. I tried it and it made me lose interest in the story altogether.
I didn't like Miles' story in 3. It was okay.
See, I stopped paying attention to all that, and then they kind of got me back a little bit with Black Flag, and then after that, I just
loved
kind of
that. I love Black Flag.
I just remember always cringing every time I botched a leap of faith. I was like, oh, I think I held my knees.
Yeah. It's trust me, it never got lost on me. Convenient hay bale. Okay, sitting there from any sort of structure and be like, oh my god, this is a great temple. Oh, this is fantastic. And I have the ability to jump. I'm going to jump. And convenient hay bale.
It's a good thing there wasn't like a horse just moved the bale.
No, it's a
Second?
good thing that the laws of physics didn't apply to any sort of hay or anything.
Honest to God, for a second, I thought you were talking about real life going back to your parkour days, and I was like, God
No.
damn, you're
No,
baller.
you could
No.
probably
No.
land in a hay bale that size pretty safely. From
Let's
like,
test it.
No.
a small. No, I'm not saying from a temple height, but from a small height.
No.
What if we throw a
You
egg?
realize that hay is no.
Not like a pillar.
We can throw
No,
an egg
not at
off
all.
off
You
into
put
it.
that much hay together, it's either you're going to go straight through it or it'll feel like a brick.
It's like jumping in grass.
Well, I wouldn't know that either.
Well, you went shopping for grass earlier.
If I step foot on a farm, I will die.
Fair.
That's how allergic I am to everything.
Well, then why were you buying grass earlier?
We don't talk about that on this public channel.
It's just autocorrect. You
Feel
want
like
to
I'm
get gas.
Okay,
but
when
like,
I was coming down, I was like, the Caiden is grabbing gas and we'll be down. But my phone changed it to grass. So the Caiden is grabbing grass.
It's okay. It was very unbelievable anyway because, well, you were in, Orem, Utah. So.
No, I was in Salt Lake.
Shut up, man. I was just saying. There we go.
Was that the Titanic? My heart will go high.
You guys were just staring at each other for a second.
oh, no,
Can we Jack and Diane? Wait.
Rose?
Yeah.
Rose.
I was thinking of another
Where's
song.
Jack and Diane?
It's
come
that
from?
song. Jack and Diane, something. Yes.
Obviously,
It's
we
like
don't
an
know the
80s
song if
It's
you
an
don't
80s
know the
song. No,
song.
it's an 80s song.
Wait. I might know.
Yeah, he would know it. He's old.
Yep. A song by John Mellencamp.
How does it go? What's the lyrics?
Don't make him sing.
I
Don't
really
make
don't
him
Don't
want my
sing
ears
it,
to
just say
bleed.
it.
Nope.
I'll sing it.
A little dirty about Jack and Diane, 2 American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack, he's gonna be a football star. Diane debuted in the back seat,
Debutante.
Yeah.
He's
Dipped in the
reading
Jackie's
the
car.
lyrics.
sucking on chili dog outside tasty food. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie says, "Hey Dan, let's run off behind a shady tree. Dribble
Okay,
off those.
We're done.
Bobby
We're done.
Brooks.
Stop before it continues.
Let me do what I please."
No! Don't do it! Diane, you have
chorus?
so much to live for.
Let the Bible Belt come and save my soul. Hold on, the 16
That
seconds
is very
again.
much a skip in the song, by the way.
Yeah, I skipped a bit, but
You've been listening/watching epic horrible fail of Brandon's
The
reading
internet
of
is for
inappropriate
porn.
song lyrics.
if you want to hear really bad reading of story, go
Go
to what's the name of that game?
What game?
It was a weird game. It was like one of those novel games or whatnot.
What?
That was about
You
the
have
camp.
to stop doing this, which is like, there's this thing. I don't know what it's called, but there's this thing.
I did like 8 episodes of it.
Are you talking about Doki Doki Literature
No,
Club?
that was Candace that did. She wanted to do Doki Doki because I did this game.
It's definitely not The Room.
I still need to finish the second
No, you
one. I
don't.
want to
No,
so
you don't.
bad.
Do it on your
You
own
really
time,
don't.
not anybody else's.
Don't put us through that agony again. I swear to God.
Is this the Ruby?
It's
I wanted
Brandon.
to do it and just have you guys comment on
Brandon,
it.
I don't know if you realize how much it hurts to watch you play that game.
That's like what our relationship is like.
Why are you still in
I
it?
don't know.
I want to finish it. And then there's a third game, I think.
No, there doesn't need to be any. No.
more
Complete
games.
the trilogy.
They're making all of their money off of you. You just need to stop. That's the weirdest laugh I've ever heard.
2 is the number of the day.
Have you guys watched the Sesame Street videos or censored?
Yes, yeah. They're bad.
They like put a bleep
I
in.
beat the spiders.
like they put a bleep on certain words or whatnot just to make it sound like
the unnecessary censorship. Like, I haven't heard one of those in a
the
long time.
count one is the best. So just YouTube.
After
Not
you're done
now.
with this.
After
Not
you're done
now.
with this,
Stay with us, please.
Sesame Street Uncensored, and you click on the count one, and yeah, he it's an adventure. We had to study that video. We were studying censorship and what it's actually done in art school. We were talking about it. Is that how the bleep has put already in your mind the word. So
Better to just hear the word.
if
than
you hear
the
the word, it goes in and out, but you hear the bleep, and it's the society has put it as that, oh, that's a swear word. And then you hear the K or
elder
the
swear.
yeah.
So, my dad was, to go along with your story, my dad was a debate teacher, and I went to his...
Master debater.
No, although that joke was made a lot because it was junior high school. Anyways, for one of our projects, we were supposed to... It was me and this other dude who didn't do any of the work. I was the person in the group that did all the work, and they just took credit for it. Versus the other thing... Are you okay there?
Yeah, that was the chair.
And the debate was... Is radio censored enough already, or should we censor it even more? And we need to censor it more because I drew the short stick. Anyways, to get to my point, I almost won without any material. I basically just argued their point invalid. And the only reason I didn't win was because I didn't get enough points for actually having prepared material.
So you won the argument but didn't win the assignment.
Yeah.
So you just disproved their things, but you had no evidence.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there that I can win anything, including jump force.
I was just thinking that, yeah!
Okay, but for real, that entire thing was just to set up that joke.
I swear to God. I was sitting there the entire time like, why is this story relevant so much at all? And it wasn't until you said that last thing that probably you can see me on the video going like, wait a second.
Watch it.
Watching the instant replay.
Everyone would just sit there. Audience,
know.
make sure
Let's watch
if you're
it.
listening here, click on the YouTube.
Like I said,
No.
it's just... Like I said, it was just enough where I sat there, I was like, oh crap.
Crap.
Brandon is staring mindlessly into the distance. Stephan's just like, fuck. And me and Caiden are like, yeah! I think that about sums up our group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually I'm like, well, where am I supposed to look? Am I supposed to look directly at you? At you? At you? At you?
No, we want subscribers, so stop looking at them.
No.
That's even worse.
Bad. Oh, if there was no smacking on this podcast, I would smack you.
There's been so much more talk about like the interior rules of the podcast.
Rule number 1, no smacking Brandon.
It's not specifically Brandon.
It's specifically made by Brandon
It wasn't specifically made by Brandon.
because
it
we had an
was
episode where we got into the double digits. We got past the teens
double
of the
what?
digits
Okay.
about the slap counter.
It was
Double
It
edged.
was just wrong how many times it
The
happened.
first one was because he asked me if I minded dying in childbirth. Then it went downhill from there.
It just got so much
And
worse.
then she wanted to see the slap waveforms.
We all did.
We never saw it.
wanted to see how bad the slaps kept on coming.
What was?
It was a vodcast.
At
Yeah,
your
when
house,
we-
and we were talking about.
Was it?
No, it was at
Yes.
Tyler's
No,
house.
it was at
Oh,
Tyler's.
right.
Yeah, it
You
was
Is
were-
that where you blurred out the foot touching my crotch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Memories.
Memories.
Who else was there?
I
They
don't
were
know
sitting
the
in the
words,
corner.
but I
Everyone
know
here- oh,
the
Mason.
Yeah,
Little
cuddly
vampire.
vampire. He was sitting in the corner.
Yeah, how was he? Or I missed seeing.
We saw him. We saw
him
him
yesterday. Or Thursday? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
2
saw him
days
Thursday.
ago.
He's good.
He's good.
He's adorable and as gullible as ever.
What were
But
we talking about?
Mason.
I miss
Cuddly
him.
vampire. Well, he'll be coming with us over to Level Up.
I know. I just miss him. It's been a minute since I've seen. Like I text him still, and he'll call me every once in a while. But I miss
Yeah,
him.
he's adorable.
Yeah.
We'll bring him out of.
I
Satan.
realized that he
Garrick.
is basically like a gullible, more adorable version of me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're.
That's like exactly. That's how I would describe him to anybody.
I bet he talks
That's how me and Jenna described him to Ray.
He's exceedingly naive, but he's one of like the people I always look
You did
forward to
not
the
have a
most.
car ride with Garrick.
That was great.
Yeah. you're
That was amazing.
Look, you also didn't get to have the car ride with us.
Penises, penises.
No,
I learned
okay.
the first
At
line.
least I didn't get pulled over
For
for
being black.
for being black.
Repeatedly. It
pulled over
kept
for-
In New
happening.
Mexico only.
In
Sorry,
New
Nick.
Mexico, I got pulled over while going there and coming home. It kept happening.
You know,
Okay, it was because I'm telling you right now, the first time was during the day. The second one I could understand because it was night, and it was the fact that like the car that we were driving, like that one wasn't mine. It was my brother-in-law's car. So the fact that he went and pulled us over, it was like, okay, I realize I'm getting pulled over while being black at night, whatever. But then the fact that he was like, registration, and I had to sit there and go like, ha, so this is my brother-in-law's car. I hope that works. So there was that. But no, the first time was literally the cop came up and was like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I literally went like, I have no idea. And he literally looked at me, it's like, because of
Make up a reason there.
I was concerned. And it was just like, okay. All right. The entire time, like you've got Candace and Tyler both just sitting there like, oh, what's gonna happen? And I'm just like, whatever. Like I say, when I get pulled over, it's basically like the cops' world. I'm like, no, sir, I don't know what happened. Do you know how fast I was going? Nope, but you're about to tell me. And
How
just-
fast was I going?
Yeah, it's like, how fast was I going? I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm literally asking you.
we recently just watched a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode where it's a great show. But we just watched the episode where Terry is like Terry Crews, and his name's Terry in the show, which I love, is walking in the road at night looking for his daughter's blankie called Moo Moo, which is great.
Moo.
And this white cop walks up to him and is like, what? You don't belong in this neighborhood, and basically arrested him on the spot. And the whole episode was just about how that cop messed up and like filing a complaint and everything. I was like, this show got political, but in a great way. The fact that it was Terry Crews and I don't know the actor's name, but Raymond Holt. Do you know his name? The actor's
Raymond
name?
Holt.
No. His character is Captain Raymond Holt, but I don't know his actual name.
No.
But them two talking about it together, I was like, this is what needs to happen in television. Like, this needs representation.
You gonna be okay?
Does that make you smirk? I don't know if this is a crying or a laughing. I don't know. What did I do? Help!
I think he just pooped his pants.
I just sat there, playing that moment back inside my head and realizing, like, okay, Raymond Holt, the cat. I don't know it's like, do you know the actor's name? And I'm sitting there going like, why the hell would I know the actor's name? And then it occurred to me like, it's black. I don't know every black actor.
Why? I'm asking you because you're the only one I know who watches the show on the table.
And that's what that's the eventuality that I came to. But still, the fact that you're just looking at me going like, do you know his name?
Do you?
It's like the first episode of Always Sunny where they asked the dude if all their brothers and sisters are coming to the bar. And it's like, God, guys.
You guys need to stop coordinating where you look at the exact same time.
We
It's
are?
kind of creepy.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend.
It's all connected.
It's very creepy.
We seriously, like, we're on the freaking same wavelength, like, half the time, and it's freaky. Like, the bees game, we were both looking at the same guy cleaning the plate. When he kicked his shovel and did a cool flip with it, we both were just like, whoa, what? You know?
Not watching the game at all. Watching.
Well, no, it was when they were setting up for the fireworks. It was the 4th
and
of
there
July.
was millions of people.
Yeah, because
on
they were taking the people in the outfield and, like, on the side where they were in fireworks range, and they were funneling on the field over towards right field. And it was like we were literally, like, both watching the same guy cleaning the plate because he was, like, shoveling off some of the dirt or, like, resetting it and all that. And he just, like, he'd set it down, he went and did something else, and he was kind of sitting there for a sec, and then he stepped on the shovel, kicked it up, and it kind of did this little flip, and he grabbed it. We were literally both watching him the entire time. Out of all the people, like, all the kids that were sitting there, you know, flossing and crap like that, and we were watching the same guy on home plate.
I know. You hate flossing just as much as we do.
Not literally, like, a bunch of kids on a baseball field
I
where they know people are watching them. They're going to
I've
floss.
been to multiple birthday parties this year and helped a school field trip. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Just stop. The fact that my kid came up after I told him to go get ready for bed, and he was like, I'm like, did you floss? And he's like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. To my face.
How do you think I feel with both of my children that just discovered Fortnite coming up and going like, Dad, I know how to floss now, and me going like, I don't remember ever teaching you guys how to floss your teeth. And both of them simultaneously, all of a sudden, doing the dance, and me going like, where the hell did you learn that? I swear to God. I'm trying to insulate them from the stupidity of childhood.
Yep.
God,
And
I swear,
it
like, the
still
dance,
infects them.
Yep.
I swear, like, the cool dance when I was younger, now granted I went to a private school, was like the grapevine. Like, everybody was just doing that.
See, we just had the crip walk. Like, we did dances.
Mine was the jerk.
The what?
The jerk.
We had Backstreet Boys and
It was like backward
NSYNC,
skipping.
like their dance moves
Well, I mean...
Okay, but it's Backstreet and NSYNC. Like, that's good.
when it came
Okay,
out.
for a second I thought you said, who are they? And I just went like, I'm about to smack someone.
No, but if Rain
You
was
have to
here, she'd
realize,
ask me
like-
if I knew who they were.
I know. I'm just saying. There's some times where
I made a good
hurts.
NSYNC pun the other day.
it hurts.
It does hurt.
Because I couldn't... Okay.
puns?
Okay, no, so I couldn't remember who, if it was Backstreet or NSYNC that just announced that reunion tour. So I was sitting there
Pretty
talking...
sure it's Backstreet.
Yeah, it was Backstreet.
Back.
But I was
Alright.
talking to
Pretty good
my
idea.
coworkers, and, you know, I was mainly talking to Sadie because she's my age. But I was like, seriously, who was it? Was it Backstreet or NSYNC? She was like, it was Backstreet. I'm like, okay, because I could have sworn it was NSYNC. She's like, no, they haven't. Like, they haven't announced a tour since, you know, they were big. And I'm like, so yes, you could say they're not in sync with the times. And then the entire office was just like...
They all groaned. They all groaned.
I got a couple giggles after they groaned. Like, they were,
They
like,
were pity ones.
No, they were actual giggles. I know the difference between a pity and an actual giggle. I've been doing this long
Okay,
enough.
no. Stephan.
What?
You do the pity giggle now.
I can't. I don't have the mental capacity to do that right now.
Okay, so an actual giggle would be like, but a pity giggle would be like,
No, it's an actual giggle. Like I said, I have been doing puns long enough that I can tell the difference. But I still make them anyways, because I don't give a damn.
I just sigh and then I look off in the distance.
No, you
Wish me
go.
a better life.
He goes, Stephan. He doesn't just go. He goes.
I'm not tired. Oh crap.
See, I'm just hungry.
Ooh, me too.
You got a lot of pizza left.
Trust me, I'm gonna eat it. I'm going to eat a lot of that pizza.
Devil pizza.
I
Devil
hope
pizza.
Ray took her pizza.
She did.
Okay, she did?
Yeah.
Okay, because, that one, I legitimately will say that ordering those pizzas online, getting over to yours, your guys' heathen pizzas. Okay, like yours, it at least went there. Like, okay, it's fine. I've never seen Little Caesars do a "Are you sure?" ever. But putting all of her toppings together and then going like, okay, all the toppings, no cheese. You could literally hear the Little Caesar servers going like, wait, what? Excuse me? What did you? Okay, can we do that? Okay, cool. Now, are you sure you really want to order this? Okay, I kid you. And then putting other crap in there, too. Because it was like meat, pepperoni / meat, a Hawaiian demon pizza, and then Ray's. And it just... Look, I know you're watching.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
All right.
In a good way.
In the best way.
All right, but no, like I said, I'm glad that you took that because I kind of wanted to try it, but unfortunately you put 2 things on that pizza that I will never eat.
Mushrooms.
And pineapple.
Mushrooms.
Pineapple.
Mushrooms, though. Our mutual hate for mushrooms.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm telling you right now.
Poor Carly.
I've said it multiple times, all right? Over here, you can get away with not liking mushrooms. Living in Japan and not liking mushrooms, it was almost like if you would see people get somewhat offended. They're sitting there like, I don't eat mushrooms. And people just,
Nani?
and it's just like, no, I don't.
Shouldn't laugh at that.
It was an appropriate representation.
I know.
He knows.
I
He's
shouldn't
been there.
laugh at it. I feel bad.
I wasn't
If you
being
went
racist. See, he was racist.
Can I hit him
What'd
for
you
that?
do?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Did you do the
I
eyes?
swear to God,
Don't do the
it.
eyes. Oh.
Don't do it. I swear to God, don't do it.
I couldn't hit him, so I tickled him.
There we go.
That's equal corporal punishment. Ooh.
What did you do?
An Allen wrench. You finally saw the Allen wrench that's been there.
Okay, I was gonna ask about it, but I didn't want to like.
Where did
Why
that come
was
from?
the
I can't
Allen
remember where
wrench
you pulled it
there?
out of.
There. I've got like my tools, my tool case and stuff
I
like
know,
that.
but why
It was
out.
their last podcast.
was it?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was.
It was when I was just throwing random crap out over here, just trying to get things. Okay, look, Sydney, I don't know you, but I'm
Sydney,
girl,
you got my back.
I swear,
Got my back.
Like
girl.
this video if you think pineapple does not belong on a pizza. Comment down below if you are heathen.
For the audio listeners right now,
My friend just backed me up and said pineapple pizza is the best. Suck it.
it's no,
Okay, why do you hate pineapple pizza so much?
because pineapple itself makes me throw up.
Like allergic or just taste?
I get a slight reaction to it, like my throat does close up, but I won't die from it. Like gum, I will die from.
Yeah.
Pineapple, I honestly think it's more of like a mental
Hey, but
thing.
you know it's also
Pineapple.
high acidity, right? Like pineapples.
I think I literally think it's just the fact that there are some foods that I hate so much that I create a response to.
Okay, but have you ever had pineapple
what is that
pizza
called?
before?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you know that you can barely taste the pineapple on it?
I can still taste it.
taste it
It's
so
literally,
much.
it's like, okay, look, I'm giving you a foot pizza, but do you realize that you almost can't taste the foot? I can taste the
You can
pineapple.
taste the pineapple very
I can taste
distinctly.
it.
It's
can't.
a
Well, think about this. If you like it, you probably won't notice
fair.
it.
Decent.
But if you don't like it, it's like you notice when mushroom is on a pizza. Okay.
So I'm gonna interject here, and I'm gonna apologize to my wife ahead of time, but I don't care if you like mayo on your pizza, pineapple on your pizza, whatever. But my wife thinks we should start eating something called mosquito flour. Mosquito flour.
I'm gonna look that up.
Explain.
It's literally mosquitoes ground up, and you can substitute it for flour.
I swear this
Protein
cannot
powder,
be a thing.
cricket, silkworm,
Cricket.
locust,
Sorry, not mosquitoes, but cricket flour.
insect powder.
Okay, that I can. What the heck?
Red flower beetle
Like,
control.
come on.
Okay.
It's,
Guess what is the second ad thing that came up in my... You shut up, dude. Don't know.
Cricket phone.
No.
Cricket wireless.
No. Okay. Guess what the second tagline is for internet stuff based off of what you just said. I put in mosquito flour.
I don't know.
I've got flower bugs at Target.
Don't shop at Target.
Target be selling some flour in bugs. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Okay, but cricket flour. Like, she's like, yeah, it'll add protein. It doesn't, you can't even taste the
What?
ground up crickets. No, ew, gross. No, I don't want crickets in my food.
But it's keto friendly apparently.
What does that mean?
The keto diet,
like ketogenics.
Yeah, cricket flour, Cindy. Cricket
know what that
flour.
is.
It's. I'm sorry, Jenna. I can't do it.
But you should probably.
Probably got lots of protein in it.
It does. Like, it's healthy, but I just can't get over the fact that I'm eating ground up crickets.
But like at least it's ground up crickets. It's not like it's not the crickets that I go and I give Scaly Kitty.
Or is it?
It might be.
Well, no. I'm saying like in that same form.
Oh.
Like if you had
Like
to
you
sit
throw
there
some
and
crickets as a
munch
topping.
it down on some just moving crickets and go like, here we go, protein. All right, yeah, I could be kind of but no, the fact that it's literally
They're
cricket
probably
flowers.
like cultured like how fish
It's
are.
it's on it. Apparently, it's like huge.
You probably
phenomenon.
cover them with calcium powder too. When you
I
give-
don't. Maybe I don't know. I there's not a how it's made for cricket flour.
Hold
Have you
up.
looked that up?
Cricket genocide.
Jeez.
Hold up.
Wait, what?
No.
Brownies?
Shut up.
Cricket brownies?
I might be ordering this
Roasted
right now.
marshmallows?
What is it?
A brownie mix.
Cricket brownies.
Why?
Why do you want to eat the crickets?
I'm never eating a brownie from you again.
Why do you want to eat? You're grossed out by her pineapple, but you want to eat literal crickets.
Have you eaten a cricket before?
No.
We should eat some cricket brownies.
Do it, and I am never kissing you again.
I can't. I'm sorry. She made a line.
I'm
I
not.
don't dare cross it.
You know what? You can enjoy your cricket brownie with Jenna. Oh, cricket brownies. Ew. Ew.
Like, I understand that
Why?
the crickets are
No,
probably like
that's-
cultured, like
It's coconut.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's you're dead to me.
No
coconut
coconut.
Guys.
Okay, see, it's like I can understand if the crickets are raised kind of, like cultured. Like
Don't
how
show
cows
me.
Or,
Well, you can see the wing right there in the leg.
That's not a wing.
The mandible.
That is nothing but pure coconut right there.
It's-
up on
it's
top. That is baked
on
coconut.
sale.
It is absolutely. I might have to order this.
Thank you.
Chaos Corner.
no,
I'm
No,
not allowed.
no! If someone that is in Chaos Corner, no, no. I have made executive decision of no.
Almost CEO.
Boom.
I can't prepare food, but I
The
can
only one
have
they
it
greenlit was
pre-made.
spicy ramen.
But if I have food already prepared, I can get it.
No.
Cricket flour.
No.
I
If
can't.
someone who has helped culture the idea of Chaos Corner, no. No. I will throw them in the garbage when you're not looking and erase them off the board.
I can't do coconut, man.
I won't do coconut. I won't do coconut. I promise I won't do
What
coconut.
did I do? I'm so
won't.
sorry. This is all my fault. Your wife is not happy with you, though.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
This might have to happen.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? You want to know how I can ruin it for him?
No.
It's a challenge.
It's
Game on, boy. Game on.
He doesn't like
He
challenges.
hates
He
challenges.
hates the word challenge on everything. If we keep saying cricket brownie
I
challenge,
swear to God, don't do this.
it won't happen.
Okay, if it's
Don't
the
do
cricket
this.
brownie challenge, I'm game for it in chaos corner.
Don't do this to me.
Cricket challenge, cricket challenge,
Don't do this
cricket
to me.
challenge,
Oh my God.
cricket challenge.
She has like the perfect playground neener voice.
Because I do
Like
it all the time.
it's perfect. Oh my, that was
Cricket brownie
Hashtag-
challenge, cricket
was-
brownie challenge.
Hashtag.
In chaos corner.
Carly's gonna be the
Challenge.
nightmares for me.
I want to do this so bad.
Why?
Do we really want to
I
substitute
literally
the
brought it up
populace
as
to the
like this
cricket
is the
brownie
gross thing
challenge?
that can unite the people who hate and love pineapple pizza, and you're like, oh, let's just do it.
It's for the content.
No!
I mean,
We want to attract
Yes.
viewers, not take them away.
How many people watched Fear Factor just to watch people
I mean,
eat
I
bugs?
didn't!
that's
Anytime they came to like crickets or shit like that, I walked away.
You were one out of millions.
No, I was not. I can guarantee you. People will get grossed out by eating bugs or anything that's not normal.
It won't
American
even
food.
look like bugs,
Doesn't
though.
matter. Doesn't matter. If I heard the word, dude, literally, back when I was in the LDS church and we were doing Young Women's, they had us do like a Fear Factory night for one of the combined activities. And I had to do a wasabi Oreo where it was half Oreo, half wasabi. And I'm here to tell you, hearing the word wasabi, no, I'm not partaking in that challenge.
the pistachio
But-
ice cream has turned.
Yeah, but literally, I almost walked out, and then they had squid, and I was like, no,
I love
Okay,
calamari.
What's up, Oreos? Come on!
no! I don't want to kill
The
our
Oreo
players.
challenge.
God, you, I swear
Cinnamon
to God,
challenge.
dude.
Cinnamon challenge.
Okay, that's dangerous.
See,
Oh, yeah,
Sydney's with me. Sydney's with me.
Yeah, she said cricket brownies
Respect.
aren't even that bad.
But you're also weird, Sydney.
Oh, you're my girl.
And yet you were chastising her for liking pineapple on pizza
No.
5 minutes ago.
I think you're a little flippy floppy there, bro.
Might be. Right now, she's on my side with this. So, yeah, look, all right. We've got to convince them of cricket brownies and wasabi Oreos.
Okay, the
All right.
wasabi Oreos I'm more lenient on, but I just worry with spicy ramen and wasabi Oreos that's going to be way too much.
Brownies. I
But
can't.
no on the cricket brownies. Like, I
Food
will throw
challenge.
them in the garbage and erase them off the board.
Stop doing this to me.
Challenge.
Stop doing this
Cricket
to
brownie
me.
challenge.
Yes.
Cricket brownie challenge. Cricket brownie challenge.
Fine, fine.
Yes,
I will
yes,
think of
yes!
I will think of other stuff, but we got to
Victory!
do something. Got to do something. So I will say this in the comment section. Feel free to go and we haven't really explained what Chaos Corner is. Should
Hot
we,
sauce Oreos. Sydney.
I mean,
Why?
should we talk about Chaos Corner?
We could probably give a little hint.
A little hint.
Okay, so Chaos Corner is something that we're working on, in respect to some of the things that we'll be doing at the events that we go to. So it will kind of just be like a strictly live type thing. So it's a way of basically putting penalties while we do things. So yeah, we've got the people that will be up on stage as part of doing whatever that we're going to be doing, and then they don't know if it's going to be you or not.
He's just going to subject himself to the pain anyways
you're-
because he's I don't know if it's sadistic or masochistic bastard, but one of those two.
That's your drink.
Okay, I was just thinking. So I didn't know. But anyway, so yeah, it's like there's that, and then we have our Chaos Kings and Queens that will be doling out said punishments. So yeah, the first time we're actually going to unroll that will be at Level Up Expo. So if you're at Level Up Expo, you'll be able to see it. We will be doing videos of those things, but they'll kind of be like different perspective and all that kind of stuff. So everyone will still be able to see that, but you will get the full effect and actually be able to join in some of that chaos if you're at the event. So, like I said, we're going to try it out, level up, and then we've already kind of gotten the green light to do it over at other ones. We just have to see
how it goes.
So
if anyone gets hurt.
No one's gonna get hurt because we had the list that we were thinking about doing, and then NoCon ever said that they would allow most of that stuff.
I know, that's why.
Shock collars,
tasers.
So we need to do our own.
Why?
Our own thing. Because we're harming people.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the why. Why do you want to hurt me?
Didn't say it was you.
It will be, though.
Do you really want to hurt me? Yes, I really want to make you cry.
I want it that way. Tell me why
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why ain't
Let's
nothing
not
but
get our
a
videos
mistake.
flagged again.
Tell me why.
I never want to hear you say
I want that.
We just went into
Swear to
3 different genres.
I swear to God, if our video gets taken down because of copyright with that, I'll be so pissed off with you guys.
But if it doesn't,
It's not the
great.
actual music playing though. It's just horrible singing.
Doesn't matter. It's so close. It's
Oh,
so
you
close.
thought we were that
But
good?
I went screamo. That way we can avoid flagging it.
Well, it'll
Yeah,
still
I
get
I
flagged.
kind of channeled
Covered
Brandon
by
Urie there
Carly
at the end.
Hardman.
There we go. So, but yeah, okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I definitely want to, because we're this is like, it's not the issue, but we're doing these, and like now that we're having so much more fun, it makes it where like having a set time for these is kind of difficult, and I don't like it, but it's a thing. So yeah,
I don't like tacos. The look he gave me was amazing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Being in this relationship, I have missed out on a lot of foods that I like.
Don't miss out on foods anymore. Foods are fantastic. So I definitely want to go and say thank you to everyone that that has watched this video. So odds are what we're gonna start doing is that these episodes that are live stream, we'll still do them more for our Patreon subscribers. Remember, if you want to be able to catch those episodes as they come out, you can go over and sign up just for as low as $1, and you'll get access to these videos. But maybe what we might do is like once a month, we might do one public episode. So
Like the first one.
$1 a month, $12 a year.
see, normally you don't want to add more, you just want to say like $1 a month and
Well, what
keep
else?
it
They
there.
get a bunch of
I was
other
just
stuff
making
with
fun
that
of him when he would
$1.
always say that.
Right, yeah, I know.
Well, I got it from Tyler.
What's
I
your
know.
What's your guys' best trailer voice?
Which can
Like
why are you all
movie
looking
trailer.
at me?
I don't know, Mr. Voice Actor.
In a world without
I never did trailer
content.
work. I kind of wanted to because I just wanted to use the regular voice this way. And just do
Get that man a
trailers
job!
this way.
Get that man a job!
I swear to God, I still get like tagged in that sometimes. Of like people that have taken that clip. Every now and then I'll get like hashtag get that man a job, and I'm like, what is? Oh, that's the clip. Okay, so
It's also a comedy site.
yeah, so I.
What do? You put it in your email?
Hey, you guys.
Thank you for.
Hey, you
Well,
guys.
the Crackbrain website was redesigned shortly after. Now you'll see the team pictures done by Mapu.
Mapu.
Thank you.
Yo, this is Bafu.
I pity my fool.
And then, wait, I love the guy. I only met him the once, but I'm gonna use this. I'm sure he's heard it before. He comes out of the bathroom. Yo, this is my poo.
Oh God.
Mapu, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry. I only met you once, man, but
And you're never gonna meet him again. I guarantee you.
you're gonna be like, oh, it's that dude.
You probably it's that team. So, oh god, but yeah, like I said,
But they're all beautiful. Thank you, Mapu.
they're freaking fantastic.
They are gorgeous.
Real are. I still need to go and get like your picture and a few other
It's
pictures.
like Sammy has it.
I know.
It's
Like I
like-
said, we'll definitely go and get that. Which this steals nothing with any of you guys out over there.
Yeah, sorry, audience.
Right. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to be able to catch these as they come out, go over to Patreon. So patreon.com/crackedbrain. And like I said, just for as low as $1, you'll be able to go and get these. We do them every 2 weeks. Try to record 2 episodes every single time. And then I actually am working on some other things that might be going over on Patreon relatively soon-ish. So, yeah.
And you can
But-
check out the other tier or
Yeah,
the other benefits of even $1.
Yeah, so, like, I actually have one of them over here.
Link down below.
Piccolo!
Where's Piccolo?
He went, ah! Sorry, the old Piccolo. So just fit.
Sorry
We're watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z, okay?
My child had gotten a hold of some of the stuff, but so other things that you will be able to go and get is we do offer prints and stickers that are specially designed by one of our artists, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
She's amazing.
She is amazing.
Oh, I'm here,
Okay.
Ray.
So yes, if you go to some of our other tiers, you will be able to go and get those prints and stickers, as well as custom work that she'll be able to go and do for you. So definitely go and check it out. Like I said, huge thank you to everyone that's been watching. Huge thank you to our Patreon subscribers. And yeah, I think that's about good. So
Hit that like and subscribe button.
like and subscribe.
And the notification
Yes.
bell.
So
Share it
yes.
with your friends.
Actually, yeah, do that.
Because we cool. You like us.
And we need more people to keep watching our stuff because of things. So, yes, thank you, and we will see
We
y'all
love you.
later.
Thanks
In
for
the
coming,
greatest
Sydney.
words of Admiral Snack Bar, it's a wrap.
That's it.
Hit it.